Hi, everyone, and welcome back to English Unlocked. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic, English in sports. Whether you're watching a game, playing with friends, or chatting about your favorite team, you'll need the right words and phrases.
That's right, Jake. We'll teach you how to talk about sports, understand common terms, and join in on sports conversations. Are you ready?
Let's jump in.
So, Jake, what's your favorite sport?
I love soccer. It's fast-paced, exciting, and full of action. There's always something happening on the field. I enjoy watching professional matches and even playing with my friends when I get the chance. It's a great way to stay active and have fun. Plus, soccer is popular all over the world, so you can always find someone who loves to talk about it. What about you?
That sounds fun. I personally enjoy basketball. There's so much energy in the game, and I love watching players pull off amazing moves like slam dunks. It's impressive how fast they move and how high they can jump. Plus, the teamwork is exciting, passing the ball, setting up plays, and scoring points. I also enjoy playing basketball with my friends. It's a great workout and always full of surprises.
Nice choice. Basketball is super exciting, especially when the score is close in the last few minutes. The tension builds, and every play feels important. Speaking of sports, when you're talking about them, it's useful to know some basic questions. For example, if you're curious about someone's interests, you can ask,
Right. You could say, "What sport do you like?" Or, "Do you have a favorite player?" These questions are easy to remember and can help you start a fun conversation. You can also ask, "Do you play any sports?" which is a great way to find common interests.
Exactly. And if you want to invite someone to play or watch a game, you can say, "Do you want to play soccer?" or "Let's watch the game together." These phrases are simple and friendly, making it easy to connect with others who enjoy sports. You could also ask, "Are you free this weekend? Let's play basketball." It's a nice way to invite someone and have a good time.
Yes. You can also ask, "Are you a sports fan?" or "Did you watch the match last night?" These are great ways to start talking about sports and share your excitement. If someone says yes, you can ask follow-up questions like, "What team do you support?" or "Who do you think will win the next game?" It keeps the conversation going.
That's a good point. And don't forget, when you're watching a game, it's fun to share your thoughts. You could say, "What a goal," or "That was an amazing play." These reactions make watching sports more exciting, especially when you're with friends.
Absolutely. Talking about sports doesn't have to be complicated. With these simple phrases, you'll be ready to join any sports conversation. Whether you like playing or just watching, there's always something to talk about. Now, let's dive into some useful words and phrases you can use when watching or playing a game.
Every sport has its own special words and phrases. Let's start with soccer. Here are a few basic terms you should know.
First, there's the word goal. This is the most important part of the game because a goal is how you score a point. When the ball goes into the opponent's net, your team earns a goal. Fans get very excited when their team scores, and you might hear people shouting, "Goal," in celebration.
Right. Another important word is referee. The referee is the person who controls the game and makes sure everyone follows the rules. They blow a whistle to stop or start play and give penalties when needed. Without a referee, the game would be chaotic, so their role is very important.
And then there's offside. This rule can be a little tricky. It means a player is too far ahead of the last defender when the ball is passed to them. If a player is offside, the other team gets a free kick. It's one of the most debated rules in soccer because it's sometimes hard to spot.
Another useful word is penalty. If a player breaks an important rule inside the penalty area, the other team gets a penalty kick. This is a special shot taken from a fixed spot near the goal. It's a big opportunity to score, and fans get very excited when a penalty is awarded.
Those are all key terms for soccer. Now, let's switch to basketball. Here are some words you'll often hear during a game. In basketball, dribble means to bounce the ball while moving. Players must dribble to move around the court. If they walk without bouncing the ball, it's called traveling, and the other team gets the ball. Dribbling takes skill, especially when you're moving fast or trying to avoid defenders.
Another important term is free throw. This is a special shot you take from the free throw line after a foul. Each free throw is worth 1 point, and it's a chance to score without defenders blocking you. Players practice free throws a lot because they can be game changers in close matches.
Good one. And then there's the three-pointer. This means a shot made from long distance beyond the three-point line. If you make a three-pointer, you earn 3 points instead of the usual 2. It's an impressive and valuable skill, and teams often rely on great three-point shooters to win games.
Another word to know is rebound. When a player misses a shot, the ball bounces off the hoop or backboard. If another player catches the ball, that's called a rebound. Rebounds are important because they give your team another chance to score.
Exactly. When you're watching a game, you'll also hear people reacting to the action. For example, if someone makes a great play, you might hear, "Nice shot," or "What a save." It's a fun way to show excitement and be part of the crowd's energy. And if you're cheering for a team, you can say things like, "Come on, team," or "Let's go." These simple phrases make you feel like part of the action, whether you're in the stadium or watching from home. You might also hear fans chanting their team's name or singing special songs.
That's right. So, whether you're playing sports or just watching, knowing these words and phrases will help you enjoy the game even more. And it's a great way to connect with others who share your love for sports. You can practice these phrases with your friends or when you watch games online.
Definitely. Don't be shy to try out these phrases. It's a fun and easy way to practice English while enjoying your favorite sports. Whether you're a beginner or already know a lot, talking about sports can bring people together. Ready to move on to the next topic?
Imagine you're at a stadium. It's loud, exciting, and full of energy. You might need to ask questions like, "Where's my seat?" or "How much is a ticket?" It's always helpful to know these basic questions before you go.
Exactly. And if you want a snack, you can ask, "Where can I buy food?" Or, "Is there a drink stand nearby?" There are usually plenty of food stalls around, but it's good to know how to ask.
Right. And during the game, you might want to keep up with the action. You could ask, "Who's winning?" or "What's the score?" These questions help you stay updated, especially if you missed a part of the game.
Good point. And if you're feeling social, you can chat with the fans around you. Try asking, "Who are you cheering for?" or "Did you see that play?" It can be a fun way to meet new people and share the excitement.
That's true. You can also comment on the game by saying things like, "Wow, that was an amazing goal," or "I can't believe that happened." Sharing your reactions makes the experience more fun.
And if you need help finding something, don't be shy. Ask, "Where's the restroom?" or "Is there a souvenir shop?" People are usually happy to help.
Being able to ask these questions makes your stadium visit easier and more enjoyable. Plus, you might make some new friends along the way. If you're playing sports, communication is key. Whether it's soccer, basketball, or any other game, it's important to talk to your teammates. You can say, "Pass the ball," or "I'm open," to let them know where you are.
Exactly. And if you need a break, you could say, "I need a timeout," or "Can we pause for a second?" Clear communication helps the whole team stay organized.
If you make a mistake, don't worry. Just say, "My bad," or "Sorry about that." Everyone makes mistakes, and being polite helps keep the game friendly.
Right. And if you want to encourage your team, you could say, "Nice shot," or "Great effort." Positive words can boost everyone's confidence.
And when you want to celebrate, you can shout, "We did it," or "Great game." Winning or losing, it's important to support each other and have fun.
Absolutely. And if you're learning a new sport, it's okay to ask questions. You could say, "How do I play?" or "Can you explain the rules?" People are usually happy to help you learn.
Good point. You can also check in with your teammates by asking, "Are you okay?" If someone falls or "Do you need help?" it shows you care.
Whether you're on the field or the court, these phrases help you stay connected and enjoy the game more. So don't be afraid to speak up and be part of the team.
Sports expressions are everywhere in everyday English. and learning them can make your conversations sound more natural. For example, it's a slam dunk means something is easy or guaranteed. Imagine you finished your homework quickly and correctly. You could say, "That was a slam dunk."
That's a good one. Another popular phrase is hit it out of the park. This means you did something extremely well or succeeded beyond expectations. If you give a great presentation at school, someone might say, "Wow, you really hit it out of the park."
Here's another, on the ball. If you're on the ball, it means you're alert, focused, and doing a good job. For example, if you remember all your tasks and finish them on time, your teacher might say, "You're really on the ball today."
These phrases come from different sports, like basketball, baseball, and soccer, but people use them in all kinds of situations. Knowing and using these expressions will help you sound more like a native speaker.
That's right. And these aren't the only sports phrases you'll hear. People often use expressions like throw in the towel to mean giving up, or take a rain check to reschedule something. The more you practice them, the easier they'll become.
So why not try using some of these phrases in your conversations? It's a fun way to improve your English while sounding more natural.
Now it's time to practice. We'll describe a situation and you try to respond with a sports-related phrase. Don't worry if you're not sure at first, just give it a try. Ready?
Here's the first situation. Your friend scores a goal in a soccer match. What do you say to cheer them on?
You could say, "Nice goal," or "Great shot." Both are simple but encouraging phrases to celebrate their success.
Let's try another one. You're watching a game and want to know how your favorite team is doing. What question would you ask?
It's easy. Just say, "What's the score?" This is a simple way to find out who's winning or how the game is going.
Okay, here's the last one. Your team wins a big championship. How do you celebrate and express your excitement?
You might cheer, "We won," or shout, "What a game." You can also say, "That was a nail-biter," if it was a close match.
Practicing these responses will help you feel more confident during real conversations. Try using them when you're watching sports or talking to friends who love sports. Well done, everyone! Today, you've learned some fun and useful sports phrases that can make your English sound more natural and lively.
Remember, these phrases are not just for sports fans. You can use them in many everyday situations. Keep practicing them, and soon they'll become a natural part of your English conversations.
We hope you enjoyed learning with us today. If you want to keep improving your English, be sure to listen to more episodes of English Unlocked.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new lesson. We're here to help you unlock your English skills.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.